20th century, Blackton was a freedom colony in southern New Mexico formed by black settlers hoping to escape the Jim Crow South. This week on the show, New Mexico Focus correspondent Russell Contreras sits down with Dr. Timothy Nelson to talk about his new book, Blackton, New Mexico, The Significance of the Afro-Frontier, which explains how the colony's goals grew and shifted between 1900 and 1930. Before we air the interview, a brief disclaimer: Dr. Nelson uses a racial slur while recounting a headline in a Texas newspaper announcing the creation of Blackton. We felt it was important for you to see Dr. Nelson fully describing the way Blackton was received at the time. Here's Russell.
Dr. Timothy Nelson, thank you for joining us here at New Mexico in Focus.
Thank you for having me.
And congratulations on your new book, Blackton, New Mexico, The Significance of the Afro-Frontier, 1900 to 1930. First off, Blackton was a town in what people say the middle of nowhere, settled by black people. What was Blackton and who settled there?
First, we have to start with Blackton was a real place because my brother thought I made that up. But Blackton was this, 1800s notion of promised land at first. And then it transitioned into an investment vehicle. It was always an investment vehicle where black ambitions are nurtured and circulated amongst each other. So it was a promised land, but it was also a place where black people can live out their striving.
On September 1, 1920, Roaring Twenties, Harlem Renaissance, Great Gatsby. The Roswell Daily Record reported Blackton location made. What are we talking about? The location for the deep test well. What am I talking about? Oh, all of a sudden we talking about oil? Okay, so before I read this, black people in the middle of the 1920s.
American carnage. I'm excited.